When you've upgraded your Kami account, you are going to actually now see in your Google Classroom, when you go into create an assignment, Kami assignment. So what this is doing is essentially, you saw it back in Kami as well. You saw the create Google Classroom assignment was one of your first choices there. And this would prompt essentially the same thing, but what you're going to do is it's going to look, this is the Kami interface, but they've made it look pretty similar to Google Classroom's interface. So essentially what you're doing is you're creating an assignment from Kami that's going to be inserted into Google Classroom, but it's going to be able to link back and forth between the two apps. So you'll choose, which classroom it's for, the students, if you want it published or draft. You'll put in that assignment title and the instructions, and then be able to do your points, due dates, schedule your time, and choose the topic that you would like it to go under. From there, you'll need to attach the document. So whether it's in Google or it's on your computer, I'm going to grab it from my Google Drive. Again, I'm just going to grab a PDF here, and I'm going to grab probably maybe something with a text this time. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Okay, and when I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and assign it. And once it's ready, you'll see that you do have the option to send instructions to students on how to use Kami with Google Classroom. So that might be helpful the first few times you create an assignment like this. But then you'll go ahead and open your classroom, and you'll be able to see that assignment here. So then essentially it's just living in your Google Classroom just like any other assignment you've created. And you're going to have all of the options. Oops, I put it under ELA. All of the options here to further move forward if you need to make any adjustments or edit that file. Now I'm in a student account now in a student Google Classroom, and this is the classroom I just posted that assignment in. So as the student, they're going to come down here and be able to open that assignment. They're going to be able to open that PDF, and they're going to want to choose Open with Kami. Because remember, they've installed the Kami extension as well. So they'll open it with Kami. And again, your students, if you're on the paid upgraded version, your students are going to have all the tools available to them. If they are not on there, they will just have those limited tools. So again, dictionary, text-to-speech, things like that might not work. I've obviously accidentally chose one that I already marked up here, but you can see that now I have all those tools. Okay, so the student can get on this paper here, and they can write on it, draw on it. They can add text boxes. So this comes in handy if they need to type somewhere for you, and so on. From here, when they're done, just like in Google, they're going to click on, or Google Classroom, they're going to click that Turn In. Again, it's going to ask them, do they want to go through the option of turning it in? Yes, turn in. From here, they'll see once it is turned in, they do have that unsubmit button just like in Google Classroom. And they can go ahead and go back to their Google Classroom. And I'm going to refresh. And from here, you can see that the student has turned in their work. So let's look back at the teacher side now. And from here, I'm in my gradebook, and I can see that the student has turned in their work. So I'm going to open that up, open up the student's work. And you can see that I do have checked grade with Kami. So what it's going to do is open up Kami within my Google grading feature here, and I can use, again, all those tools to go ahead and grade the student's paper, leave them comments, and so on. Now, if I just want to use Google's regular features for this, I can just turn that off, and it will bring it back up as the normal grading tools from Google Classroom. You also have the option over here to open it up separately in Kami. So if you didn't want to grade it necessarily through Google Classroom, but you did want to leave them some comments and marks and things like that, you can open it up separately in Kami as well. But let's go ahead and grade with Kami. And I know I'm getting a little messy here, but we'll use green, let's say. And I'm going to go ahead and leave, that student some feedback. I could do a comment box. I could do voice comments, video comments, all that good stuff. I could even leave the student one little sticker on the page to tell them good job. Okay. And then when I'm ready, I'm just going to return that back to the student. Okay, and back here on the student side, they can go into Kami, the assignment, see that it's been graded, open it up, and they will need to open with Kami to see your your annotations there. And then when they open it, they'll be able to see those annotations that you made. If they need to make any changes, they can do that and resubmit to you from here.